Cox Cleaners.
We've all been told late night eating is bad, but today we're going to talk about the science of late night eating and how a midnight snack might be a good idea. With us this morning to help battle nighttime binging is our 2 News fitness expert, Wes Cole. You have a lot of people listening right now because nighttime eating is the best.
You know, and the thing I'm going to talk about in this segment is it might not be as bad as people are making out to be, and so we got some strategies.
Okay, you say that eating late isn't bad. It's not the real problem.
That's not the real problem. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, there's really a myth associated with eating late. They think that because you're taking in calories so close to bedtime that your body and metabolism is going to wreak havoc on it, and your body's going to somehow turn those calories that you just ate more readily into fat. But that's not really the case. According to Dr. Malou from the American Dietetic Association, it's really, we've talked about it before, it's really about total calories at the end of the day. What gets you in trouble is exactly what you're eating, and that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, first you say the real problem is the sweet stuff.
It really is. And Beth, come on out here. Okay. Giving you kind of a little example. This right here, you have your fudge sickles, you have some sugar-free Jell-O, you have some banana and grapes, and these are terrific frozen. If you've ever tried a frozen banana, it tastes just like banana.
I've never done the banana.
It does. It works. Make sure you peel it first. I learned that the hard way. You'll never be able to get it done. But it really works real well. But these are real low-calorie options. And thank you, Beth. But the thing about it is a lot of studies have shown you that you don't have to wipe out, you know, a whole cheesecake to really kind of get your craving. You know, try a little bit, maybe a little bit of sugar-free chocolate and stuff like that, and you'll be real surprised how just something kind of light will probably, you know, kind of take the fires out of your craving.
I have done the sugar-free like puddings and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely. It's good.
Sugar-free Jell-Os, and oftentimes it's just we're bored. You know, it's kind of like we want something to chew on, even cinnamon gum or something, and you'll find that your cravings kind of subside a little bit. Of course, the next one is salty. This is actually, it's not as common, but this is actually the bigger problem because when people crave something crunchy and salty at night, it's chips. And people can wipe out a whole bag of chips, no problem in front of the TV. I have a couple other options. One, of course, is pickles. If you get the low-sodium version of pickles, remember, pickles are cucumbers, so they're pretty much a vegetable. You know, you find the low sodium option, they're really kind of low in calories. They give you that crunch, a little bit of that salt. They can kind of calm that craving down. Other one is peanuts and olives. They have a little bit more fat content, but remember the fat is healthy in the peanuts and the olives. So it's definitely, you have to watch the calories, but these are definitely better options than wiping out a whole bag of chips. But you know, the thing about it is these things will kind of soothe your craving down a little bit. And really try to stay away from the refined carbohydrates because that's the stuff that you can just eat and eat and eat and just never seem to feel full.
My weakness is Cheez-Its.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure I can eat the whole box.
And mine is chips, Mexican food, chips and salsa. It's just real tough. Real tough.
Maybe if you go with the baked.
Yes, absolutely.
Chips,
better option.
I mean, there are better options. Or brush your teeth.
What's that?
I have found if you're starving and you brush your teeth, then it makes you maybe not.
And cinnamon too. Cinnamon's been shown to really kind of reduce some of your appetite. So next time you think you're hungry, even though you've been eating all day, try some cinnamon gum or mint and kind of calm things down a little bit.
Good advice. I like it. Okay, now time to answer some questions from our viewers. This first question comes from Jonathan. Is it true that brisk walking burns more calories than jogging and running?
This is a big myth that was kind of brought up in the 80s. And a lot of people thought that if you walk real fast, you're going to burn just as many calories. Unfortunately, this is just not true. There was a big study done in Europe probably about 10 years ago that totally debunked it. But you don't need a scientific study to prove it. You go walk real fast around La Fortune and then go run or jog, and you'll find out really quickly just what's more effort on your metabolism. It doesn't mean walking is bad. It just means that you're most likely going to have to walk a little bit longer to get the same calorie burn. Doesn't mean it's bad, but just kind of something to remember.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Our next question comes from Brienne. This question says, my wrists hurt when doing push-ups. Is there something I'm doing wrong?
Well, Beth is going to come out here. I learned this tip from a strength coach from Missouri. And basically what Beth's going to do, they're called handlebar push-ups. And she's just going to lay the dumbbells vertically on the ground just like so. And what this does, this aligns your wrists and puts them in a little bit more natural position. And as you can see, I guarantee you, I don't know why it works so well, but it really takes a lot of pressure off your wrist. And it's definitely something that will allow you to keep doing your push-ups, keep it in your routine because it's such a great exercise.
Just any type of dumbbell, just to get
any
you
type of dumbbell,
off.
something that's solid. Make sure it's heavy enough to where it won't move and slip. Beth, about 25 more right there.
Yeah, keep
Very
going.
Good. Thank
You're
you.
looking good.
Thank you. It should help.
All right, great advice. If you have a question that you would like Wes to answer, just go to the weekend morning section of our website, kjrh.com. Click on the habitual health link, or you can give Wes a call, 749-0960, or visit his gym on 46th, just east of Sheridan.